Usually when Australia and New Zealand get together, it's usually on the sports field and it's pretty rough. Tomorrow morning, the Rugby World Cup final is being held between Australia and New Zealand. The All Blacks versus the Wallabies. Go the All Blacks! Security. But in 2013, Australians and New Zealanders came together and formed a committee to run the World Congress of Families 8 in Sydney, Australia. And it was a great gathering. One of the focuses was families and economy, and what happens to the economics of a country when family breaks down, what happens to the health costs, what happens to the social costs, what is the cost of family breakdown. We did a report in New Zealand a couple of years before that. New Zealand is a country of 4 million, beautiful country. Lord of the Rings country. Couple of hobbits who we sent to Australia. And as part of that report, we found that $1 billion per year, $10 billion over a decade on the cost of family breakdown. That was by an independent economic research unit. So there is a huge cost to our countries economically. So Australians and New Zealanders and all the world that gathered in Sydney were sent away to think about how they could talk to policymakers about strengthening the economy by strengthening families. The premise was strong marriages make strong families, make strong nations. When I looked in the dictionary at the word, I know that the theme of this Congress has been the promise begins with me, and the promise begins with you. Individually, what difference can we make? What can we do? How can we change our approach and our activity? But I looked up the dictionary definition of the word synergy, because to me, World Congress of Families is about synergy. And the word synergy means the interaction of elements that, when combined, produce a total effect that is greater than the sum of the individual elements or contributions. And then a little bit further in the dictionary definition, it puts it in terms of physiology or medicine. It says the cooperative action of two or more muscles or nerves or the like. I chuckled when I read that bit because I know that we get on the nerves of some of our opponents, don't we? But synergy to me is, well, I thought of it in terms of the backbone. In terms of the backbone, when the nerves and the muscles are working in unison in the way they're supposed to, the backbone is strong. And my challenge to us as a community is synergy. Let's work together. Let's take what we have as individuals, group it together, and make something that is greater than what we can do individually across countries. If you've come through the exhibit hall, you will have seen that there are a whole lot of organisations that already exist that are doing fabulous work, have put out research papers, have developed pamphlets and DVDs and documentaries. Piggyback on those. Why reinvent the wheel? Let's use the resources that we all have collectively in this group. Let's synergise together and make something great. Let's make a great backbone to families throughout the world. So finally, my word of encouragement to you is it begins with you and me. If you're not already involved with an organisation, find one that maybe you learnt about this week. Get involved, find out how you can serve. Perhaps start your own organisation, but speak up. Let's be the backbone for strong families, strong marriages, strong nations. Thank you.